Talking about the plot, Missy said that give me a plate of hash browns and a bottle of ketchup and a stick knife. It is a foundation for the following action that to push the plot to the climax. Readers will imagine what will happen next and be curious about the following plot. We will think about that. Why Missy needs a stick knife after she took the sandwich bag out of her pocket? Is a stick knife for cutting the sandwich, or is there something firmly in the sandwich pack? Because the sandwich is very soft, we know that, but why she needs a stick knife? So it is a foundation for the following action we need to think about.
I'm going to talk about the literary devices. The first one is the imagery. I picked the sentence from The Passengers, which is, "He is a trim beer, more paper than salt, and my heart would be skipped a bit if it would not in the sandwich bag in Mrs. Pocket." We can clearly imagine that what does Harvard look like, and the sentence describes his appearance clearly. There's also a smile, which is the sentence that I creep after her, sweet as sugar and quiet as grave. It describes Harlequin's secret love of Missy, and she's afraid of to be noticed by Missy. And the simple one is that my heart would be skipped a bit if it were not in the sandwich bag in Mrs. Pocket. The physical heart represents Harlequin's love of Missy.
Here I'm going to talk about some other narrative elements. I'm Harlequin, I told myself, in my diamond-covered garments, and the world is my Harlequin. I'm Harlequin who rose from the dead to play his pranks upon the living. I'm Harlequin, in my mask with my wand. Here we can see Harlequin's maybe a little afraid that the Missy won't love him, but his mood and his tone, we can see that he's very confident about himself. He thinks that he's a god, and his quickness, his confidence, we can know from these words. The foolish merchant that I must baffle and confuse. From this sentence and this description to the man, we can find that Harlequin looks down on the man. He's very naughty, likes to play pranks, and very arrogant sometimes. Even though he has some negative characteristics, there's no doubt that Harlequin loves Missy firmly. My Valentines present to myself, I imagine myself kissing her lips. Even though Missy cannot see him, he never gives up, and he loves Missy deeply, and he just wants to get Missy's love. So this is the advantage of his characteristics. And from this plot we can guess what will happen in next plot.
By plots, narrative elements, and literary devices, we can see Harlequin's characteristics. Even though he is naughty and greedy, his characters attract me. There's no doubt that Harlequin's love Missy deeply, though Missy could not see him and feel his love. Missy was composed and calm when he received Harlequin's heart and even ate it.